In the name of Allah, the most compassionate and the most merciful, and peace be upon you all. I am Abdul Rahman Al Abdullah, and I would like to explain to you the topic of web and software for e-learning content. And I hope it will be beneficial to all of you whom are interested in this topic. And here we will begin with the first slide. Here we have the definition of e-learning, something like what my friends have explained in the previous lectures. E-learning can be defined as learning facilitated and supported through the use of information and communications technology. It can cover a spectrum of activities from the use of technology to support learning as part of a blended approach, a combination of traditional and e-learning approaches to learning that is delivered entirely online. Whatever the technology, however, learning is the vital element. In this slide, I will explain to you the e-learning content process. The first stage of the whole process is the analysis stage. And the analysis is done through several steps. 1. Identify the target group with their ages and levels. 2. Identify the means used to deliver the e-learning content, such as being a website or a program or any other technical means. 3. Identify the goals from the e-learning content. The second stage is the design, where we should design the shape of the e-learning content. And the most important thing here is to write the storyboard. The third stage is the development stage, where the e-learning content is being developed by the means which were selected before. The fourth stage is the implementation, where it will be implemented on a sample of the target group in order to get their opinions and feedback about the product. The fifth stage is the evaluation, which is divided into two parts. The first part of evaluation is the formative evaluation. This evaluation happens after each stage is being completed. The second part of evaluation is the summative evaluation. It is the final evaluation after the final product is completed. Here we have some examples of programs which help to create e-learning content, such as Course Lab, Articulate Storyline, Wondershare Quiz Creator, Quick Lesson, Nearpod, and Adobe Captivate. Here we have an example of how to create e-learning content using the program Articulate Storyline.
Have you ever heard of a green monster? No, not that kind. The kind you drink. No, not that kind either. I'm talking about the healthy kind. I know, it looks a little weird, but trust me, you're gonna love it, and you get to learn how to make one. Well, aren't you gonna click next? Okay, let's get ready. Go ahead and find the stuff you think we'll need. There are 6 ingredients. Bananas? Sure thing. Yup, we need some water. Yep, we need grapes, too. Yeah, we need spinach, but don't worry, you won't taste it. Yep, we'll definitely use the orange. Nope, we don't need any milk for this recipe. Come on, does that look green to you? Eggs? Are you kidding? I don't want to eat raw eggs. Seriously, we're not making a milkshake here. Yep, we do need ice. I know you're excited to get going on this, but aren't you going to close the fridge? Okay, so I went ahead and added everything to the blender. If you're wondering about the quantities I used, just click the arrow buttons below. When you're ready, go ahead and mix everything up. Hold on, cowboy. You can't blend it until you put the top on. like it's done. You can turn it off now. That's it. You just made a green monster. Oh, excuse me. My compliments to the chef. It's really good. And you can check out more green monster recipes at this website. Bon appetit!
That was the example of the articulate storyline. In the next slide, we will talk about the features of these kind of programs. The features are easy authoring, rapid e-learning content development, rich multimedia to attract learners, revolutionary interactivity, flexible assessment, such as quizzing, drag and drop interactions, screen recording, publishing to HTML5, Flash, and mobile devices. And these are some examples of the websites that help in creating e-learning content. Among them are Moodle, Suite, Hyperwave, Talent LMS, MMLS for MMU, and Wix. And on the next slide, we have an example of the Suite website.
Hello, I'd like to run through our latest web builder suite with you guys today, and it's basically a very easy to use web builder with a lot of dynamic tools. We're constantly improving it, and let's go. So on the home page, first up, let's add some new sections. These are basically your main pages, and with a click of button, you're already adding the new pages plus updating the navigation bar. Now on the home page, now that we got our main pages sorted out, on the home page, let's insert our content. You can easily highlight the company name or whichever part of the text. You can bold it. You can see that with the standard word editing tools, and that is fairly easy to use. Now in each page, you might also want to add other section, content section. So in this case, we have home, and next we have services, and lastly we have highlights. Each of the section you can just insert the content in. Text content is extremely easy. What about photos? You can upload your own files and photos, and once you upload them, drag them in the content, and your text will automatically wrap around the pictures. You can choose from our designer themes. You can choose different layout. Every time you click to a new page, your changes are automatically saved. So let's go to Contact Us and insert our address there. We also want our customers to find us easily. So let's insert the Google Map in there. Now typically you need to embed the Google Map using some sort of codes. With Suite, our web builder, you could just paste the link in. As a smart paste, and we'll do the work for you. Basically, we would place the Google Map there with all the embedding codes, and it appear as it should, a map. Or we can also insert a YouTube video. As you can see, fairly easily copy the URL on YouTube, paste it over against Smart Paste. We'll do the work for you and turn the URL into a video player. It definitely looks better on your website. Next, under products, You might have different brand or different category of products. You might carry 4 different types of products. So what we do is that at products page, we create a couple of sub pages. Let's place the content in each of the sub page in each of the brand. Again, as you can see here, very quick, very easy to edit the content. Typically when we insert pictures, it's troublesome, it's hard to format them. With Suite, we have the tools to lay them out correctly for you, as you see here. So you can see the pictures align very well. When we want to insert some caption or text to describe your product shorts, just go to the photo, press enter a couple of times, and you can make space for the text. It's very easy to use. And very similar with your typical word processor again. You can also insert hyperlink really easily. So your user can go to different part. It could be with your own website, it could be outside the other website. It's easy to insert hyperlinks. On the first part of the video, I've shown you how to create web pages and content. Moving on to the second part of the video, let's take a look at our apps. First up, you can just drag and drop a search app in, search within your site. Next, drag and drop a social app in. Next, you can take a look at our calendar app. Again, drag and drop. You can insert new events pretty easily. You can insert the event details. Next, I want to create a new page again. Insert our feedback form. We also have a built-in sitemap functions that automatically populate your web pages into an organized manner. And to understand your customers and visit rate better, you can also insert the Google Analytics ID in, and the tracking is automatically done. We've come towards the end of the Suite demo video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos.
Okay. Going to the next slide. Here we mention the features of this kind of websites. These features are easy building and editing, media-rich platform, interactive content, attract more web visitors, feature-rich apps, short time. And here are some of the advantages of those programs and websites which help in creating the e-learning content. These advantages are complete control, multimedia flexibility, easy to share, you can access anytime and anywhere, better integration for non-full-time students, provision of tools to enable students to independently solve problems, acquisition of technological skills through practice with tools and computers. And here also we have some of the general disadvantages of these kind of programs and websites. The disadvantages are lack of social interaction between teacher and students, lack of direct and immediate feedback from teachers, ease of cheating, required technology. Okay, my friends, that's all for now, and I hope the presentation was pretty beneficial for all of you. Thank you very much for your time, and if you got any question about this topic, please feel free to write it here on Facebook. And thank you again. Bye.